It is way too late for me to be awake. Come on, come on. Come hang out with me. Let's talk about gardening. Let's talk about training. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. This is way too late. Legit, we're gonna be up. But come on up. I have so much screen to share with everyone. Where are my friends? All right, ready? So I'm unable to pin my stream. Just keep posting it as my phone is dead. And here it is 1:09 in the morning, and it is way too late. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Oh my god, there's 4 people here. 4 people. Never mind. Now there's only 2. My friends. So tell me, what is it that you are smoking? Anybody? 420 growth and come on, get up here. T, get up here. Ready? When you're ready, get up here. Tandoori, where are you? Get up here. There's a good chance you're sleeping because you're steady working. But if you're not, get up here. So many friends. All right, I got 2 people watching. So tell me, who are you? My friend. If you follow me, I follow you. So let's talk grow. What's in your garden? So my internet isn't the best. This is a super big problem. Let me know in the comments, please, or in the chat. I'm in my grow tent, so I know that the mylar tends to but
How you doing?
yeah,
I switched my earpiece. Give me a second. Let me turn this down so there's no echo. All right. Oh, yeah. I was running out of power. The phone was telling me down to 10, down to 5. I said, oh, shoot. Then all of a sudden, just it's like 12 o'clock. Well, I gotta shut it down. It's 2 a.m. I was like, oh, okay.
All right, so this is ridiculous. The entire time I started my live, I didn't realize that my headset was plugged in.
Oh, it
So
wasn't
I'm up
plugged
here
in.
talking, and nobody can hear me.
It's kind of like a small. I can hear you. I can still hear you talking, but it was more like through a secondary mic. And I was thinking, well, she got earphones. I could just hear you real clear now.
Oops.
Clear. So what you burning on tonight?
You
What's
have
the,
to let me know if you hear me heavy breathing.
no, I hear you
Like
great.
legit,
You
you
come
have
in
to let
great.
me know if you guys hear me heavy breathing because sometimes I play it back and I hear myself and I'm like,
No, no, I know what you mean. After a real good bowl, you try to still get. That's why you see me going like this. Oh,
yeah, you're like,
oh, come on, come on, come on, keep going. Get the old pump going, man. Okay, I'm back. Let's be low. Start the adventure all over again.
right, right. Steven, hop on up here
Yeah, man. So we guys hop on up
if
for a
and
bit.
you want
I don't know
to.
how long my phone will last for, but as soon as I hopped up or hopped off, and I
That's
waited about 10 minutes, I hopped right up to
fair
40%.
because
Then I was
I'm
like,
at
okay.
like, I don't know, this little teeny tiny little smidge of my battery left on my laptop, so I'm sure it'll tell
Yeah,
me at some point,
yeah. You got
danger,
5 left.
Will
I got a boot.
Robinson,
Yeah.
danger.
I know how it gets. I end up having the same issue.
Okay, so I got a question ready.
What you's got?
What is something that has been very unexpected that you have learned from growing cannabis?
And unexpected. Super cropping was probably the funnest unexpected thing I had to do. Like you gotta learn it now, learn it fast. Just gotta get done right. Especially on your first run, you're like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
my plants are so big, I don't want to fuck this up, man.
Yeah,
And it's an
understandable.
unexpected thing, you know what I mean? Like you're not expecting you have to super crop because you're almost touching the light. How you doing, Steven? Good. How you doing? So that's what I mean by unexpected. You know what I mean? Like, and it was a real freaky moment the first time I had to do it, and even the second time, I was still a little iffy, but I went through it a little quicker. I knew what I needed to do. I knew how. Just like riding a bike, it just came right back.
Yeah, yeah. Once you realize what the plant is capable of, I think it makes you feel a little more confident in pushing it a little bit harder.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Hmm. Don't be afraid to bend and twist it a little bit and get it to do what you need to do.
Mm-mm.
Training,
No, as you
training.
see, I am really big on beating my girls up early. Like
Hmm.
they get the training pretty quick.
I did that last run. Pretty hardcore on them. But they survived it and they came out looking great, stronger. Ooh, you
Heck
know.
yeah.
Good
Like morning dew.
gotta keep
Literally, I
running.
haven't done anything to it except every day I would come in and I would pinch and twist, just pinch and twist whatever I could that
Uh-huh.
wouldn't be damaging like any of the new growth. Because I've gotten to the point now when nodes are
We call it
so
massaging.
close together.
Yeah, it's called massaging. You
Yeah.
Is it forming little knuckles? Yeah, that's
So
massaging.
I am, yes. I'm massaging them. I'm giving them some chiropractic care, some Cushman techniques. But yeah, I do that and then I secure them because
Hmm.
what made me think of
Yeah.
it was my two youngest daughters were in braces when they were very, very little. They were 3 and 4 pounds when they
Oh,
were born. So they had to be in
no
braces in
way.
order to form like their
Yeah,
legs and their feet appropriately.
no, my
And that gave me such a wonderful idea as far as training cannabis. Because I was like, wait a second, I have all these skewers. Why can't I just start training them early or splinting them essentially, just like my daughters, and
yeah.
allow them to grow in a form that's more appropriate. So I want a scrog. My form of appropriate would be just totally flat. So
You want to get
this
it
is
so
fun.
high
My
and then get it
SMG
like,
training is
yeah, I get what you're talking about. Get that sea of green going in the
exactly.
scrub.
So
Mhm.
exactly. So my goal is I want to be able to separate them as they're growing into enough space to where they would fill out my scrog net. So I want one shoot in each square. And once I get
Mhm.
to about maybe 75% of those squares filled, I'll flip it into flower. And then I should get maximum amount of my um, 5x5 area, or I guess
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
8x5, 8x10.
yeah. And you
Shit,
got
I
more
don't
than
know what
one
it is. It's
plant,
8 by
so you got
half
to
of
think
that.
of, yeah, you got to think of the space of more than just one plant each. So 'cause you got
True.
more than
I
one
have
in, right?
5 in here. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have 5 in
So, so five.
here.
You're getting
So
about a foot and a
now
half per
here's my
area.
other thought. They're doing so good in these 1 gallons. I'm almost afraid to transplant them to stun them a little.
No, no.
My next step
Wait.
is going to be 5 gallons.
Okay. But wait. You want to wait for the moment. You want to wait until when you go to water it. Just notice your water just gets, you know what I mean, sucked right through because that means it's all root basically and not soil, right? Like when you go to pour water in there, you notice
Gotcha,
a
gotcha.
lot is showing up in the bottom, a lot is being absorbed by the plant so fast. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just means there's a lot of root in there, right? So that's when you want to, like maximum transplant kind of idea. If you're trying to really boom these ladies out like you're talking about,
Okay.
you want to
All
wait
right. Thank you. I
until you're
appreciate
pretty
that.
close to when those, yeah, when those, because you got there's a lot of room for roots in there. I transplant too early sometimes, and it can wait a bit longer, you know.
I get in
And going
trouble
from
for
one
that too.
gallon
I
to 5 gallon
technically,
is not a bad
I
thing.
guess,
Not bad.
no, that's kind of my jump. I go from my little rapid rooters to solo cups, and then from
Hmm.
solo cups I go to my 1 gallons, and then from my 1 gallons I finish in my fives. So I
Yeah,
try to transplant them about a week or two early before I flip them, so that way they have enough time to kind of establish themselves and not
yeah,
stress too hard.
and go like an antler and start to
So
space
hopefully
out and
that's practice.
spread out.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, yeah,
I love training. Love training. Like any kind
that's part.
of unique training, bonsai training. I started off bonsai training succulents before I started growing cannabis. And it's funny how a lot of the characteristics of cannabis are the same as succulents. Like they really like
From one plant
arid,
to the other.
super light soil. Right, right.
Yeah.
So that's been fun knowing that, oh, hey, I already know how to get soil concoction. I can just put that together, but make sure that I have more nutrients in there than what I would for a succulent because they don't
Are,
need shit.
are these photos
But
or autos?
cannabis needs a lot.
Yeah. Are these photos or autos that you grow?
So far, uh, I'm pretty positive that these were photos,
Okay. Okay.
but
No. No.
just
So
recently
yeah,
I
you
mentioned
have a
that
lot of
they
time to
were.
train. Lots of time to train then. Mhm. Whereas if
Yep.
it's an
So that
auto,
was
you
what I
might
was
want to be careful
thinking.
on your
But
training. Yeah, limited training, but still,
so here's my thought. I didn't ask specifically if they were photos or not, but I do know that these will finish in 45 days, according to the
probably
breeder.
autos. If it's rusted, Jeff, it's not
So
that he
that's kind of what I'm
grows autos.
thinking.
He
So
just
here I'm doing this
good with his
same.
grows. You got good seed. You're
I'm
lucky.
doing the same thing again, am I? Am I
What's that?
doing the same thing? Am I pretending like these, but they're really autos?
Well, no, just contact them and say,
Oh,
I won these seeds way back when they've been growing. I just wanted to know if they're photos or autos and tell him what strain they are and that they're from him, and he'll probably be happy to know they were doing good.
that's legitimate.
He'll tell you. Yeah,
That is legitimate. I did
just
talk
come
to Ross
straight
and
up,
Jeff,
straight up.
and he told
Say,
me because yeah, he told me that the leftover beans that I had that he would gladly trade me for more PTSD friendly strains that he has. But I really wanted to share these super bomb ass genetics with somebody else. So I was hoping to trade with somebody that had what I needed.
well, I'm hoping he
Oh
can
my
figure out what they
goodness, there's a
are.
lot of people in here.
Yeah, man, there's people showing up. And still his name.
What's
How
fun
you
is
doing,
that I'm
Agnes
putting
Shaw?
them through my SMG training, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you
We
got
will see
training
what
right,
happens
stick
to
to
these
it.
ladies.
Mhm. Especially if it's suggested by the grower or the
I'm mean to my
breeder.
girls too.
Gots to be. Gots to
I give
be.
them, I give them that tough love.
Gots to be.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Technically, we have like this crazy. No, I can't go there.
Hey, how you doing, Gigi Snaps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ginger Snaps, how you doing?
Yeah, we got Doc up in the house. How you
Ega
doing? How you
Shaw,
doing?
Ganja Doctor. Yeah.
Cool.
Listen, guys, everybody is free to jump up here.
Cool. All
I want
good.
to talk about training big time. Ooh, and I also want to talk about LED lights.
You know what I did in my training, my first run, right? I mainlined.
What'd you
Got a real
do?
good run out of it.
Share.
I mainlined. I even kept the stocks. I'll show them to you.
I kept my stocks from my main line too. What kind of training? What kind of LED lights? All
Oh,
right,
look,
all right.
check it out. This is mainlining.
Fellas, help me. I want to talk
Shield maiden.
Emerson effect.
That's
Look
mainlining.
at them. They're beautiful. They look like antlers, and it makes
Yeah, I
my
kept it.
heart so happy.
Turn
See,
it.
turn it, and
Kept it.
everything's
Turn it
symmetrical.
down.
Yeah.
Got that down nice. Really put the training in there early on that.
Yeah.
I let it go to
Oh,
about 7th node before I started it. What was it? 6th node.
there's something about that makes me just so happy.
That's pretty cool. yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk LED lights for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk Emerson effect also.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is I have these fancy marketed for horticulture
HLG.
lighting, and they're like these little blurple LED strips. They look no different than the same ones that I bought for my twins for their rooms. And I got like fucking 50 yards of that shit. And I can turn it into whatever color I want.
Color you want. Mm-hmm.
So my thought is the Emerson effect helping anything with like the par? Or is this just some kind of like spectrum that works best for veg? So could I use those lights in my grow tent and still get the same Emerson effect?
I say,
I'm
would
so
it hurt to
curious
try?
because
How would you mount them?
What do they
Would
do?
I
you put them
know.
on a
So I
board and
have a
mount them?
3x3, and I think what I want to do is with my 3x3, I want to take some
Uh-oh.
of
Guns are done
my
screaming, no
genetics that
blurple.
I'm okay with experimenting with and
No
seeing
blurple.
if that has any effect on them that would be the same as like any other kind of supplemental LED
He says
lighting. You know
full
what I mean?
spectrum is the way to go. I
So I'm
believe it.
curious.
You need at least some kind of full spectrum lighting out of it. Like maybe put a bulb in.
Right.
I don't know.
So
LED.
is just changing the color going to be sufficient, or do I need to make sure that it has some kind of par efficiency or UMOLs per joule
I wouldn't
or
even know
some kind of
actually because I don't see anybody
crazy
else doing
measurement that
it. People are sticking to
so
these
I'm
certain
all
type of
about
light rules.
trying new things. Like
I get you. I get you.
I
Is there a
am
way around to?
ridiculously resourceful because I don't have access to a lot of the things that most cannabis growers have.
I do, Bob.
So I have to be outside of the box. I have to think, okay, what
Outside.
else can I do that would be the same? Like my hanging rack that spins, I can't tell you how many people I've seen with spinning racks now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes
Dang
my
right.
heart happy.
For
Do I
drying?
get credit for it? No, I don't care. I
Spinning rack
see
for
it.
drying?
Yes,
Or?
for drying. Like
Oh, okay.
I see it and I love it. And it makes me so happy. The SMG training that I'm doing right now. I have messages from a lot of people saying that they're going to try that in their grow and see what happens. Fuck yeah. Like hashtag that shit SMG training. So that way I have a chance to follow along. I want to see what happens to your grow. I want to see what happens because mine's going to be different than yours. You know what I mean? And this is
I
all about
agree.
growers helping growers. So, right. So, I'm going to shut up for a second. We're going to take a big fat rip.
Oh, hey,
And
whoa, hell, I
anybody
gotta
who
go get
wants to
started.
come up here,
Give me a second here,
let's come
man.
on up.
I got y'all with this, man. I got what you
Cheers, my friends. Oh, excuse me.
got the kiddo all happy. He's good to go.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Big Bob, get your booty up here. Come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You heard that,
Felicia, you
Bob.
too. Ginger Snaps, also.
You done
Everybody,
heard
get
that,
your
Bob?
buns up here. If you want to talk in the chat, get up here. Come on, come on, come on. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Low stress training all the way. No, I'm not asking if it's good for flour. I'm asking for you to come up here, Big Bob. You don't have to show anything. Just get up here and talk. Smoke and hang out. I'm getting pushy. I'm sorry.
That's good boy.
Blurple's good for supplement lighting during flower. I've been using them. I've been using them a lot for veg. My internodal space. Jeez, I really can't talk. My internodal spacing has been pretty tight since I've used my blurples, so I turn them off. Hey, bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum.
You're getting better at growing. Bam, 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 So what are you guys up to?
Token,
talking,
Just hanging out.
Yeah, look at. Yo, Shield, I want to show you these LEDs. They're full spectrum, literally. I'll turn that fucking camera around. Hang on, it'll be easier.
What you got? LEDs. What you got?
They're full spectrum, though. You'll like them. I bought them off Amazon. They pretty much run the same parts as Spider Farmer. You name it, Viper Spectra, Mars. They got the Mean Road drivers. They got the Samsung 301B diodes. They got warm and white diodes, and also the reds and IR. The best part about these lights, they're dimmable. Check this out. So like, look at that. And then, so they're all just running on 50% right now. Like if I dim them all down, like it's pretty low. But you gotta.
There you go. I got you.
They're fucking bright.
Sorry.
But yeah,
I really like the white walls. I hate my silver.
Yeah. Oh man, like I seriously only
feel the same way.
I seriously only grown that little 4x4 tent because of YouTube. Like I had this whole room set up with everything that brings in fresh air and exhausts it out. And I have a HV system that brings in controls my humidity and temperature.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm just wasting my time on this stupid little tent. So I think I have 16 clones of Dositos in that tent right now, but I'm going to grow them out in the tent and try to utilize all this space in here.
You know what I use my spare tent for is for my hang drying, because I like to keep my humidity around 50%. So, at least you could close it up, keep it contained, and you're going to get your 14 days of hang dry for sure.
Yeah, that's what I aim for.
Without
Usually like 10 days. I like 10 days. About 14 days is perfect, actually.
Yeah, if you could get the 14, man,
it gives you enough time for that chlorophyll to break down.
Yeah, and that's, what's perfect about the tents.
Yeah.
For drying.
Because you can control the temperature, humidity, everything.
The first time I ever hang dried with my first grow, I seen everyone doing them in cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
My weed was dried out within 2 days. What the hell? The cardboard dried it out even quicker.
That's too fast.
Yeah, like what the hell?
That 2 days is a little too quick.
Hi, Reddy. I said hi to you when I was in the chat. How you doing, my fellow Canadians?
I just I grew this week.
Okay, I'm alright.
That's good.
Okay, you squeeze it.
Nice.
Yo, Shield,
Hey, Ganja.
You'll like that strain. It's like
Oh, I had that a
more
few
nighttime
years
leaves.
ago, the do-si-do. But I don't think I have seeds to grow, but
I love it.
where I got
grow
it
it
from,
all
I
the
didn't
time.
like it.
Really?
But the first time I
There's
had,
different phenols though.
yeah, like when I've had White Widow here, I've hated it. When I get seeds from the States, I love the White Widow. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah, they got
Totally
different
is.
white widow. There's just more of an indica. Ours is more of a
Willows are
CBD
good.
Canada.
Yeah. I'm just resetting right now, and I'm gonna
Hi, Jen.
start a new grow.
Oh, what's up, Ginger Snaps?
Hey,
Been on
what's
live
going
with you.
on?
Not much. Getting ripped. Enjoying Shield's little live. I've never seen her live. Decided to hop up.
Yeah.
See
Oh, I've
Betty
been
and her.
medicating with my gummies and smoking the bowl, looking everywhere to go, and everyone's lives were like really boring. So I thought
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to use
Well,
the search feature and type in cannabis live, and this was the first one that came up, and I saw ready to hit in it. So I thought, okay, this is it for sure.
nice.
Yeah.
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 I see all.
Aw,
Like,
that's so
we're all like normal
sweet.
groupies, pretty much.
Well,
In the grown
welcome.
community.
Thank
I
you.
see
I love
Shield.
meeting new people.
Me too. Hey, Chad Westport, what's up, buddy? Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, what's up, Westport?
Where,
It's pretty cool,
Yep,
where's
guy.
yep,
that voice
yep.
coming from?
Good peeps.
Shoop, 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 shoop.
Okay, give me a minute.
Oh,
I'm
that's
bro with
you.
you guys. I was just checking on something. I was just checking on something real fast. Okay.
So, Shield, what are you growing? Autos or photospheres this round?
So what's
That's what I
everybody
was trying to
smoking
find out.
on? Tell me what's
Autos
in
or
your
photos.
bowls or what's in your
White
garden.
White Widow, and I'm resetting, and I'm putting all new kids in there.
I'm smoking on White Widow.
Nice.
Me too.
New
I'm smoking
kids.
White
I
Widow,
got this.
Wait,
the good
I'm
one.
growing a bunch of strains.
I got this.
I'm
Me
growing
too. I
like
think I'm gonna do 7 of
I'm
them.
growing
Vegas
different
peeps.
strains.
Yeah.
You're doing this.
But I
20,
gotta see if
28.
my words are still alive because my pot's dried out a bit.
Sativa.
So
I'm just turning the light on.
I
They're
gotta
on bed. It's okay.
see if I still have worms. I hope they're still
Oh, God.
alive.
Yeah.
Doc
Ooh,
asked
I
what
just
you're
put some
growing,
worms
Shield.
in my little pots
It'll get bright in a
today.
minute. We gotta
Oh,
wait
you know
till it
what?
gets
If
bright.
you're going for living no-till, you'll love it. That's what I do.
You
I
do
love it.
no-till or you
Oh,
don't?
it's one of my
Bob could be
And
up
I
favorites.
here
do
by now. I'm gonna look at that.
KNF
Those
too,
are my
Korean
genetics
farming.
right there.
I make all my probiotics.
The KNF,
Yeah, I
yeah.
make all my probiotics, all my enzymes, everything. Gaia Green, they're a good company. I like to use their DE,
Get
and
it,
their
girl. Yes.
alfalfa meal is good too.
I agree.
I
That's what I
love
use.
I'm
it.
trying
Love
to
it.
I agree.
find some microbes that
That's
are
all
good
the autos
priced.
are growing under
On
them.
Amazon, they got
Brady does
garbage for
gagging.
microbes.
But yo,
Okay, look, Real
I got
Growers
a lot of
Recharge
strains.
is what I use, and I personally love it.
Oh, I have a formula I make with my
Recharge is
enzyme
really good
teams that are
actually.
for recharging, but I need microbes. I think
What are you
I've
using?
killed all mine. I need
What are
some
you using for
microbes.
nutrients?
Oh,
Nutrients, I make my own.
gotcha.
You kind of need more of a.
I make all.
If you're gonna make it, if you're gonna make your own, if you're going with
Yeah,
compost
Recharge is
organic,
amazing.
you need to do it a year before you even touch the soil. Or else it's
I
not
I've
gonna
been
agree.
even
doing it
be.
for 3 years. I'm on year 4.
I
Have you
agree.
put a lot of worm
I,
castings in there to break down everything?
no, I
Big
have
Bob,
worms in there. I'm
get up there.
totally living, no-till living.
Oh, Ned
I
Denver,
gotta.
man. How you doing,
No,
I
buddy?
no
have to
till
feed
living
my
keg.
worms that feed my soil.
So
Oh no,
try compost teas because
my
that's what I do.
friends.
Use
Well, I ran out of labs, and
blackstrap
I just don't
molasses.
have enough time to make it.
Well,
I
With
got
lactose
I
this.
have to make
all
labs.
you're doing is a tablespoon per gallon of water, and you're letting it sit 24 hours. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy. It gives it all the calcium, phosphorus, sugars, everything it needs.
What are you
And when you
talking
do
about?
that, it feeds it microbial life, and it makes it much more. Add mycorrhizae in your grows too.
Well, no, I have that too. But I'm
Mycorrhizae
saying my microbes, I have to make
is
labs,
really
but I
great.
don't have enough time to make it. I need
Just got
like
Yeah,
to.
at least a month.
Just got to.
I
yeah.
need a month to
Uh,
make
Gotcha.
it.
I
I
grow
like to make
organic.
my
Yeah,
own.
I know what you mean. It takes a while.
Yeah, I don't have enough time.
My
got
friends,
to.
Can I
Cheers.
buy
time out really
can I
quick.
buy EM1 anywhere?
Cheers. Cheers,
Ooh,
Jack.
a great question.
Ooh,
But time out for 1 second.
Yeah, sorry.
I have like 10% of my laptop battery left. So I promise I'm not ditching anybody if if it dies. It's because I'm a ride or die. So
Yeah, right on.
there you go.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Good
you
night,
guys. Thank you
LDS.
so much for coming up here.
Hi
Okay.
Ned Denver, how you doing? Oh, Tribus? Is that on Amazon? I'm talking to your chat. I'm sorry, but Ned Denver was talking to me.
Yes, go for
Tribus.
it. Please. This is all about growers helping growers.
Hey 710 Upside Down, how you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. Cheers.
God.
I'm going to,
So I learned
Oh.
710 is oil.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna look on Amazon.
You didn't know that?
Canada,
I know that.
our health
When I first
thing
found out.
doesn't let a lot of products into Canada, and it sucks.
Or the other way.
Chad, that's very interesting. I
You
Microbes.
didn't
guys can send some
realize
guy
that.
green to the States, but it just can't do it. So,
It makes me
Microbes.
want to ask you a million more
John the
questions.
dog. Come on, fam. We burn, B. You know this.
Not available. Sorry, Ned. I couldn't find it.
Oh.
Oh,
But
hold on.
I'm also going to pop out.
Let's
I've been up for a long time.
see.
Get pretty tired. Thanks for having me
Man,
out,
I just
Shield.
want to get,
In paleo
I just want to
bio,
pass out. That's all I want to do, but I can't get stoned enough.
Lolo. Lolo.
Nope, it didn't.
girl, I feel you, man.
It didn't come up. Oh, wait, what's this?
No, I'm kidding. Just out of nowhere. Snap it out.
No, I think I'm gonna hit a couple of bowls and then I'm gonna call it a
All right,
night
all right,
because
all
it
right,
is almost 2
all
in the
right,
morning
all
here
right. You talked
and
me into it. Chat.
it is
How you feel about another bowl?
horribly irresponsible for me to be up this late, but I
By the
love
way, hit the like
everybody
button.
and
Yeah.
I'm having a really good time. So, oh yeah.
Well, that's good. You're
By
having
the
a good
way, if you
time.
like me,
You got a pretty smile. I love her smile.
oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
I love this smile.
Yes, me too. Where's my bowl?
It's crooked and I don't even care. I even have a long tooth.
I don't care either.
Nope, I don't care. I don't care.
Man, the White Widow tastes so good.
Gotcha.
It is
Yeah,
good.
it is. It's got such a nice flavor.
It's dangerously good.
I've never tried it. That would be so great to try.
One of my favorite tasting ones
Oh,
is
you gotta
sour
try it.
tangy. I like the sour
You, any
tangy
form
too.
of it.
Oh, have you guys had Subcool's Cherry Gasm? Oh my God.
No, but that
Well, I was growing it and
sounds
my
really
cat,
good. I have
my,
wedding pie.
pardon?
I have wedding pie,
Oh,
and it's like a gasoline cherry
nice.
mix.
Nice.
Like it?
And my cat ended up pollinating my tent.
Here's chat.
So I ended up naming it a Quan's Cherry Boo because it was a Malibu pie that pollinated it. So I got a friend growing it, and it looks so good. Damn cat.
That's so exciting. Will you please keep me updated?
Oh yeah, I want to be updated too. I want to see how it's going. He's doing a great job. He's really doing a good job. So my cat has 4 strains that she created. So I don't know how they're going to be. Who knows?
Never we try.
Hey, ready to hit it? You know what happened?
Uh-huh.
You know that thing, you know that grow that we were all in growing the jelly bean and everything for Eagle? I ended up getting spider mites. It's all gone. I had to chop it all down.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Was that from a clone?
No, all by seed.
Critter.
I had to chop down 8 plants that were 8 week in flower.
Wow.
Man.
Oh no, my heart.
I know, man. And they were growing so nice. And I brought a clone in, and I shouldn't have brought it in, but I did. And I didn't quarantine it. Crazy. Never do that again.
I'm desperately wanting to give me a clone, and I have to wait until I have my appropriate quarantine space before I can do that.
Yes, because you don't want to go through that.
Oh my goodness, that's one of the things that I've heard. That is one of the things that I have heard is that like they can wipe out an entire crop just from having a clone.
Yep.
So so far for the last almost year now, I've only been from seed. That's it. I haven't messed with cloning.
Unless you're taking your own clones,
clones,
but I mean
at all. So
yeah.
They make me nervous. It just makes me nervous.
I like to grow by seed myself, so
I like the process. I really love creating life. I really love that.
Me too.
Maybe it's just maybe it's a maternal thing, you know?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's like a parental
I always garden
thing.
with my grandma, so I just love to garden in general. You know, it keeps me at peace.
Yeah.
And it's so natural because you're nurturing.
I grew up homesteading.
Oh, did you? Oh.
I grew up in the mountains.
Nice.
Yep, I grew up in the mountains in Tennessee, and my family was not very well off. So we homestead.
That's awesome.
And so it wasn't until I was probably, I think I was in 4th grade. I was in 4th grade when I moved to Missouri, and in 5th grade, I met my husband.
Hey, that's the way it is. Love at first sight.
Yeah. In 5th grade, I met my husband, and
5th grade.
Here we are, 5 kids later.
Love at first sight.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was. It legitimately was. Like, for real.
Crazy.
I saw him, and he had this cool tie-dye shirt on, and at the time, it was like some Grateful Dead something, and I didn't know what that was. But just his attitude and, like, his too big clothing, his Jinko shorts and shit, and his, he always had like DC shoes, and so did I. And I was like, fuck yeah, like that guy's a skater guy too.
Well, you're a lucky one then.
He was always right guy, wrong time.
Man, I don't know if I'll
he was
ever
right
meet
guy,
the
wrong
one,
time. We've only been married for a handful of years now.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, by the way.
So we're like the Brady Bunch.
It's nice to hear stories like that, though, because
thank you very much.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine that
very,
happening.
very challenging, but it's been wonderful.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's been
Did
It's
he
been
chase
pretty
you
cool.
down
What's
or
fun is
did
that
you chase
our
him
lives are
down?
so parallel that we have children that are
Reddy
almost
wants
the
the
exact same
details.
age, like within 6 months. Woo! Ready? You want some deets? What you got?
Reddy wants
What you
some
at? Skin.
details.
I'll tell you.
I'm
Oh,
always
you
kidding.
look
I can tell
good.
by
You
that
look good,
description.
Reddy.
Who says who?
You look good, Reddy.
Why, thank you. Thank you much. Wait.
You're welcome, honey.
Cakey. It's been a while since everybody says.
Man, it's going on what, 4 or 5 years now with all of us in this community. It's
Man,
crazy.
a lot of
We've all known each other a long
There's
time.
people up in there, man. So,
Yeah.
I do
It's
quickly do
Canna
this.
family.
Who's
Yeah.
this?
Oh, that was
Ned.
me. That
Oh, Ned found me
was me.
something. Thank you, Ned. I got it.
I don't
Thank
whistle like
you.
that.
No, he sent me a Amazon contact through my IG.
Oh, we might have just lost Shield, guys. We might be down for the night. We'll see. It might
Yeah.
be just an internet glitch, or she could be out. Her computer was down to 10% a while ago. So,
Yeah.
okay, man. Good sesh. Good shuts down. You
Yeah.
all understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
Feels
She
battery
wanted to
power
get
away.
going anyway. That was her last bowl, so
Yeah. Cool.
I gotta go find somewhere else to go. I want to go somewhere new. Uh, what's that? Ned. A blue one too, eh? Oh,
Tell me, whistling.
so there's more than one. I knew I should have made myself some labs a month ago, but man, I was so depressed when I
Yes,
got those spider mites. I mean, I didn't want to do nothing. Nothing.
Okay, guys, I should
That
hop out
could
of here.
really get you down.
Pretty tired.
We could do
Yeah.
takeover. We could take over her channel.
I want to do it like that.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to someone I don't know. If I knew her, though, hell yeah,
Take
I'd
it
put her
over.
watch time hours.
Sorry,
We put on
Shield.
a good show. We put on a grilling show.
Sorry, Shield.
Okay, you guys.
Take it over.
Yeah.
You guys going now? Are you waiting for
Yeah, I'm
her?
gonna head out. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
Good night, Shield. Thanks
Okay.
for having me up.
Yeah.
Good
Chat.
night. Cheers.
Yeah. Peace.
Have a good night. Peace
Bye,
out.
guys.
Yeah. Peace
Ciao.
out.
Peace
Ciao.
out.